Hey Earth Signs, I want to welcome you back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for your weekly reading for the week of May 9th through 15th. We're going to get into your energies for the week of May 9th through 15th, 2021. So, before we get into it, first of all, happy Mother's Day to all of you. I hope that you enjoy your special day. To all of the mothers out there, I hope that you enjoy your special day. Before we get into this reading, I want to point you in the direction of the description box where you can find some information about booking a personal reading with me if you are interested. Additionally, there is a free resource that I'm offering to all of you on how to instantly raise your vibration. Like I've said time and time again, it's so important that we raise our energetic vibration, our frequency as high as possible so we can attract in the things that we truly desire. The higher our vibration is, the more attractive and magnetic we are to the things that we truly desire. Your manifestations will come in quicker and more effectively when you vibrate higher. So please feel free to check out that resource in the description box. Additionally, there's information in the description box about all of the decks that I use for this reading. So please feel free to check that out. All right, Earth signs, if you're ready, we're going to get into the energies that are surrounding you for the week of May 9th through 15th. I do want to just remind you that this is a general reading. So this may resonate or may not resonate with all of you. If it does resonate with you, that is absolutely my intention, and that is amazing. So please take the messages and the lessons here and apply them to your life as you see fit. If this reading does not resonate with you, that is okay. You can leave it right here where you found it. But I do indeed thank you for joining me here on my channel and supporting my work that I do here. All right. My window is open just in case you hear cars going by or the wind blowing or birds chirping. I like to keep the window open when I read. It just, the fresh air coming from the window does something for my personal spirit. So excuse me if you hear background noise from outside the window. So we're going to jump right on into this, Earth signs. All right, let's do it. So I open up each reading with oracle messages. And I'll read those to you just so we can get the overarching energy, and then we'll get into some tarot. All right, let's do it. So Earth signs, we're opening up with a postcard from Spirit. Okay, and once again, that's the name of this deck, Postcard from Spirit. So I'm going to read this one to you. So let's go. Oh my, dearest Earth signs. Oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered up in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you've been clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help you steer you into your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said. Take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 steps toward you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. So, Earth signs, that's a good start to the message today. Your postcard from Spirit. Spirit wants you to know that blessings are headed your way. Miracles are headed your way. But as you step into the unknown, you will have to activate courage. Okay? And I love this idea of courage isn't mustered up in the absence of fear. So courage does not mean that you don't feel fear. Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Okay. So as Spirit begins to bring in new blessings for you, as your manifestations begin to materialize, this may, I can almost guarantee you will experience some change. And I know that change can be scary, but let go of whatever you've been holding on to, that comfort zone, that box that you put yourself into, and allow yourself to go with the universal flow and trust that the universe has you. There's a perfect plan for your life. So go with the flow, earth signs. Okay? Now, we're going to get a message from your soul. So this comes from the Soul's Journey deck. And your inner being or your higher being wants you to know this. Persevere. Okay? I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So there may be some perseverance involved in whatever path you are on right now to get to your blessings or to get to your manifestation. Wherever you are in your journey right now, you may be experiencing some challenges, some roadblocks. There may be some blockages that are going on right now, but Spirit wants you to persevere. Okay? You can do anything that you put your mind to. And remember, whatever you put your mind to is going to expand. Whatever you put your mind to is going to draw near to you. So make sure that you're thinking about what you do want and you're not thinking about what you don't want. But no matter what happens on your path, persevere. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right? So now we will get a message from the Archangel deck. So, and I like to remind all of you in every single video that you have a whole team, a legion of angels that are here to support you, and they are excited and enthusiastic about jumping in and giving you assistance, but you have to ask for it. So make sure that you are asking your angels for assistance, okay, on your path. So, Archangel Azrael wants to say to you that you are a counselor. You got the counselor card. The message is you are a natural counselor. Okay? And many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So maybe you have been inspired to go into some kind of, first of all, maybe you're already in a field where you are helping people. Maybe you are a therapist, a counselor, a coach, but you're doing things to guide. You might be feeling compelled to help guide people, help people show the way, be the light. Okay? So do not be afraid to activate your gifts, your natural born gifts. I'm a Virgo personally, and I'm a life coach. So, and I feel like I do service through guidance, even through my tarot channel. That's my absolute intention, is to help to guide people along their journey through my different talents, right? So do not hesitate to, if you're feeling inspired to help others in whatever shape, form, or fashion that shows up in, trust that feeling, trust that inspiration. That inspiration is coming from your soul, and go for it. There's so many people out here that need the guidance and the help of those who've been blessed with that type of skill and talent. So use that. Okay? All right. And then finally, we have a message from the Enchanted Map, which gives us information about where we are on our life's path. And you got storm fields. I'm going to read this one to you. Storm fields. I'm trying to hold it in a way that you can see it. But you do see there's a house. There's a tornado that is approaching that house. I do want to point out to you, if you look closely, the sun is also shining behind that storm. So whatever is going on, there's always light at the end of, there's beauty in the storm. But let's read it. First of all, this card has number 9, which generally indicates possible endings, okay? You may be approaching an ending, a beginning, a transformation. But let's see. I'm going to read this one to you. So, storm fields, earth signs. Here we go. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release. Just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside of you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little bit. Okay, so maybe at this time you're experiencing what you may consider to be some chaos or disorder, dysfunction, tension between you and someone else, you and something that you're involved in. It might be something, inner conflict that you're going through. But the beauty of this is, there's beauty in everything. First of all, that storm is not going to last forever. But storms sometimes come to tear up faulty or weak foundations. So a rebuilding can take place. So if there's anything that feels chaotic in your life, trust and believe that there is a plan. There's a reason why the chaos or the confusion is taking place, and something beautiful will come out of that. And I'm sure that this is why Spirit is asking you to persevere, okay? And even with this counselor card about how you would guide others, make sure that you can guide yourself through whatever is going through. Something else for you to think about. Sometimes storms have to show up, or challenges have to show up so you can gain some experience so you can help somebody else. Okay, so I do not want you to be thrown off or alarmed if you're experiencing some sort of challenge or chaos or confusion. And I use the word chaos and confusion loosely because that's what it may feel like, but trust and believe that every single thing is in divine order. Okay? God does not operate in chaos. Everything that happens, even when it doesn't make sense, even when it really is uncomfortable, everything in your life is happening in divine order, and there is something in it, wrapped in it for you, something for your good. Okay? So, those are our leading messages. We're going to get into some tarot and see what else Spirit wants to communicate. All right. Let's jump into some tarot. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for the earth signs for the week of May 9th through 15th? Spirit, what messages do you have for earth signs for the week of May 9th through 15th? I apologize about that. My phone rang. Spirit, what messages do you have for the earth signs for the week of May 9th through 15th? All right. We thank you. We thank you for clear, concise messages, Spirit. Thank you. The earth signs from May 9th through 15th. All right, let's get into it. All righty. Let's see. This looks really good. Just from first view. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Okay, Earth signs. Let's jump on in. So this row is going to represent, this row here represents your recent past. So this could be a few days ago, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, okay, your recent past. This row is going to represent your current energy. So this may be going on, you may be feeling some of this energy right now, okay? And this is going to represent, this row here represents your near future, all right? So in the next couple days, in the next couple weeks, okay? All right. Now let me say this. Whenever you see this video, okay, that is when it's for you to see. So whether you see this before the week of May 9th through 15th, during the week of May 9th through 15th, after the week of May 9th through 15th, trust and believe that Spirit has led you to this video at the right time for you to see it, okay? So I have set some times around it, but these readings are timeless, if that makes sense, okay? Now, so in your recent past, 4 of Pentacles. So maybe you were taking into account your financial resources, any of your resources, and you were trying to figure out how to conserve, how to save, how to manage what you have, okay? You may have felt a little, maybe you were feeling a little bit insecure about the resources. Are they going to run out? Will there be enough? Okay. So maybe you had an energy of trying to hold on to things, and that's not necessarily bad. Looking to secure your bag, because she's holding on pretty tightly to that bag, right? But we don't want to step into insecurity where we feel like we cannot depend on source to replenish the resources or replenish the provisions. You just want to remember that source is going to give us exactly what we need as we move forward on our journey, right? So you may have been feeling a little, and I don't want to use the word insecure, but definitely taking into account what you have and how you can hold on to, save a little bit of what you have. And that could be your financial resources or any other material resources that you have, okay? Now, once you move past that energy of, oh my God, how can I hold on to? Maybe you moved into, all right, I'm going to give a little. I'm going to give. I might not even have it to give. Maybe there is something you are giving of yourself. And Pentacles generally represents your financial resources, money. But it could be just giving of your time, giving of your energy, giving of yourself in some kind of way. So there's a giving and receiving that happens in the universe that keeps everything balanced. Additionally, it is whatever you want for yourself, give to another. So after you moved out of how can I hold on to what I have, you realize that the more you give, the more you receive, okay? And once again, it might not be that you gave money. It could have been that you gave a service for free, or you've given something to someone else without regard to how you're going to recoup that or how that will come back to you, with the 6 of Pentacles. And then you got the 6 of Wands, which represents celebration, notoriety, okay, people seeing you for your efforts. So something good came out of you being willing to let go a little, not hold on so tight to it, because you understand that the universal flow, your universal resource is God, right? You moved into this energy of giving, all right? Maybe you recognized somebody that needed something and selflessly you gave of yourself. And then you received joyful recognition for your efforts in giving. Once again, this doesn't necessarily mean that you gave financially. You may have given some empathy to somebody who was in need or went through a situation. You may have given some love, and you may have given some grace to someone. Maybe someone did something to you and you forgave. Maybe that you gave to someone who you may not have necessarily earned that from you or didn't deserve that from you, but you understand the give and take balance that takes place in the universe. You understand the more that you give, the more that you receive, and that's a beautiful thing. And because of that, you receive some sort of celebratory recognition. You received, even if it's just joy inside of your heart, because remember, what we give out, even if it's just energetically, we receive it right back. All right. So that's good. That's good to recognize that while you do need to manage your resources, for sure, you need to manage your resources. You don't want to hold on so tight that your hands are not open to receive. You do definitely want to give in a way that mimics how the universe gives to us, which is freely all the time. The universe is constantly giving to us. So if we can stay in that energy, we can receive so much more. All right. So that's beautiful. Now, in your current energy, you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is not surprising that maybe you have recently received a spiritual, a divine blessing. Okay, once again, this could be in the air. You got a lot of pentacles on the table today. So this may be about your money and your financial resources, but you've currently received a financial blessing. And once again, I'm a Virgo, and I can totally see this. I see the storyline playing out, because this is kind of what I'm experiencing right now. But you received a financial blessing. You received a divine blessing from your actions over here. Okay, from your actions over here, you received a divine blessing, which then you got the Fool, which has opened up the door for you to take a leap, take a jump into something new. Okay, it opened up the door, gave you the opportunity to pursue something new. Maybe once you got this financial blessing, it brought to your awareness an opportunity that you may not have seen before. The door opened for you to try something new, do something new. The beginning of a new journey for you. Okay? And maybe you have been considering trying something new, maybe in your business, maybe in love, okay? But you were waiting on the financial blessing. You didn't know if you really had the resources to do this thing. But once you got once you got the energy flowing in the right direction, the blessing came in, the door opened, the opportunity opened for you to then take advantage of this new opportunity, okay? That's generally how that goes. Once we get the energy ball rolling, doors open that we may not have even perceived before. They may not have been brought to our awareness before, okay? But I really believe that you giving, despite of not being sure if you had it to give, has started a whole ball of divine events taking place in your life. All right? Now, once you took this leap, and hopefully you took the leap, and if this is happening for you right now, I encourage you to take the leap. All right? Trusting that source is going to provide everything that you need once you leap into this new opportunity. Then you got the Eight of Pentacles. All right? So you're taking the time to really look at all the blessings. Look at all the blessings that have either shown up or you recognized, and these things may have already existed in your life and you may not have been aware of them, or they came into your life once you took the leap, once you trusted yourself and moved forward into this new opportunity with the Fool card. Then boom, you end up with way double for your trouble. Okay, look at everything that's surrounding her now. I'm going to try to bring it into clear view for you. Okay? Provision. That's it. Provision. If you take the leap, when you trust the universe, when you trust your inner power, when you trust the guidance from God, boom, the provision that you need shows up. So everything that she needs is right there. And that's double for her trouble. She starts with the 4 of Pentacles. She's now at the 8. Double for your trouble. Okay? There's blessings abounding when you, number 1, give. Number 2, trust the universal flow of your life. All right? This is so beautiful, Earth signs. I'm excited for you. Okay? Now, in the near future, you have the King of Pentacles. So you've gone from the 4 of Pentacles. You got the new blessing with the Ace of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles, where you've doubled your investment here. You've doubled it. And now you've gotten to the King of Pentacles. So you've mastered. You're in a very comfortable place with your resources. You've mastered your finances. You understand the flow of prosperity. And you don't have to necessarily rake up bags and bags of money, because you understand the universal flow. You understand that everything will show up right when you need it. And so you're calm, because you're sure and you're confident that all provisions will come in right as you need it. Okay? And he looks proud of himself. He's grown, he's evolved through this process here. And he knows that all is well. So you're recognizing all is well when you trust the flow. When you trust the flow of give and take. When you trust the flow of the new opportunities that come into your life. When you go for it, even when you don't necessarily know where everything will come from. When you don't know where the provision will come from. But you do know that they will show up. Okay? Now, he's gotten some mastery here. But the Devil card shows up. So you want to be aware that there may be a temptation right behind this blessing here, right when you feel that you have conquered something, that you've mastered something, a temptation shows up for you, testing your new resolve. So don't be thrown off by this. Don't be thrown off by this. Now, I don't necessarily proclaim devil and all that like in real life. I do look at energies, and so once you've made up your mind about where you now stand, don't be surprised if your new resolve is tested. Stay focused. Remember everything that you've learned. Okay? Remember that you have power to create. Remember that the universe provides. Remember that the provisions will show up. Okay? So we're not going to go backwards. And then you end with the Moon card. And basically the Moon card represents us coming to epiphanies, realizations, things that we didn't necessarily recognize from the beginning, we're very clear of now. So after you get past this temptation or this illusion, okay, then you realize there's some truth that you realize. Light is shining in areas that were not necessarily visible before. You're understanding the truth of how things work now. And you trust that. It was put to the test here with the Devil card. But now you trust. And you understand some things that you may not have understood before. You know, the Devil card is major arcana, and so is the Moon. So, and the Fool. So we got 3 major arcana on the table. So you're going through transformation. You have to take a leap of faith in whatever area in your life. Like I said, this could be money related, career related, relationship related. But you have to take a leap of faith. Your faith will be put to the test. But then you realize everything isn't what it seems. And I don't have to play into the illusions. I don't have to play into those temptations. All I have to do is stay focused on what I understand, what I've learned in my path what I've learned on my path. All I have to do is stay faithful to what I've learned on my path and keep moving. Okay? So this is really beautiful energy, earth signs. I'm excited about this forward progress that is being made. And like I said, I'm a Virgo too. So I definitely see this pattern taking place in my life. And it does feel like such a transformational time in my life personally right now. So I totally get all of this. And I wish you all the blessings in the world on your path. Now I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you as we wrap up this reading. So we'll pull one card from the Moonology deck to see according to those moon cycles, especially with us ending with the moon card. Okay, what we need to know according to moon cycles. So, Spirit, what message do you have for our earth signs? What message do you have for our earth signs? What message do you have for our earth signs? All right. So, balance spirituality with practicality. You got the moon, the full moon in Pisces. Balance spirituality and practicality. Listen, this reading says it all. So you know that you have to manage your resources, but we're not gonna hold on too tight, because we understand the spiritual essence of our finances, of our prosperity, that there's a give and a take. There's a balancing that has to take place. Okay? That we will reap reward anytime that we give of ourselves. Okay? We have to stay grounded in all of it. So obviously, you want to make sure that you're managing your resources, managing your blessings properly. So not being foolish about it, for sure. Staying grounded in the practical and the spiritual. All right. And then I'm going to pull one more card from the Angels and Ancestors deck as we wrap up the reading for our earth signs. What messages do you have for our earth signs? What messages do you have for our earth signs for the week of May 9th through 15th? Okay. And you got the High Priest. Intend and create. Intend and create. Listen, you truly are the creator of your reality. You really, truly are. Okay? It's all based on your belief system. So, for us to start from feeling like we have to hold on really tight, and then learning the flow, learning that the more we give, the more we receive, the great, joyful, peaceful, celebratory feeling that comes in with giving. It's all about your intention. What are you trying to create? All right? And as soon as your energy shifts, financial blessings come. It's all about your mindset. It's all about what you believe. Whatever your intentions are, you will create. Okay? So, earth signs, remember from the original message here, we don't have to hold on so tight to that comfort zone. Release, let go of the branch you've been clinging on to. Let spirit take the wheel. Let go of the branch you've been holding on to, and let spirit take the wheel. All right? There's so many blessings coming your way. Persevere through this process. Don't let go. Don't let go. Don't get deceived after all of your work. Don't get deceived over here. All right? You truly do create your reality. You're going through, everything that you're going through is for a reason. You will be able to help other people from you living out your story. You living out, learning your lessons. You will be able to pay that forward. And if you're going through any challenges right now, okay, trust and believe that there's some beauty that will come from it, that there are lessons that will come from it, that the sun is still shining. All right? So, Release and allow universe to do what it is here to do in your life right now. All right, Earth signs, I'm really excited for the week of May 9th through 15th. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that this helps you. If you enjoyed this reading, please go ahead and hit that like button. That does support my channel and it helps me grow. Additionally, I want to invite you to join my community over here at Free Butterfly by hitting the subscribe button and tap that bell twice so you can get notifications for every time that I post new content. It is absolutely my pleasure. It's been my pleasure to read for you today and deliver these messages. And I hope you have an amazing week, Earth signs. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.